The Cypress swamps in South Carolina offer a rare panorama, in certain ways almost prehistoric. Today I'm navigating these waterways with an American hero, Marvin Johnson, a retired Marine who spends his free time here as an avenue for his stress relief. I can see why. For Academy Sports and Outdoors, I'm Marty Smith, and this is Traditions.
Marvin, one thing we love to do with Traditions is champion our military, both active and certainly veterans. We appreciate your service in the United States Marine Corps. Thank you for that so much. In what ways did your service inspire your passion for the outdoors?
Well, I think it kind of went hand in hand. You know, when I was a youngster, I grew up, fishing, hunting, and I was outdoors kid anyway. So it just kind of one molded into the other.
What's your greatest passion in the outdoors?
Right now, I think kayaking and fishing is probably my biggest passion.
Marvin carries the composure of a man who's done a lot, seen more. He keeps his life experiences close to the vest. So I immersed myself in his outdoors passion and let the day breathe.
So how would you describe your passion for kayaking?
Well, I've always had a passion for being on the water, fishing and such. And this is just it started out just an easy way to get on the water. Like I said, you get up close and personal with the water and nature. It slows things down. I can only go as fast as I can propel myself. I'm in control.
And how many times in our lives are we really in control, right? Not many.
Exactly.
I love the versatility that kayaking affords you, right? You can go through these little channels like this and see all the wildlife and see everything involved in here. It's so cool. Marvin, it is beautiful in here.
It's absolutely beautiful. So that's what I like about it when it comes to fishing.
Yeah.
Because I can get, you ever been in a boat and you say, if I can only get over there?
I can only get over there.
Well, in a kayak, I can get over there.
This is a man who knows the impenetrable bonds that sacrifice forges. It is unlike any other.
I know that one thing about the military that is so special for you guys is the brotherhood.
Absolutely.
How would you define that?
Since I've retired, I've worked in several jobs where you realize that it's every man for himself. And I was used to you looking out for your brother's looking out for you. And it was a kind of a rude awakening for me once I left.
I can't imagine being a drill instructor.
Oh, I loved it.
What do you love about it? I love to see that smile on your face. What do you love about it?
Well, it's the transformation. It wasn't all about yelling, screaming, and saying funny things that you see on television. That's not what it's about. It's about saying something that will stick in that person's mind to get them to be what you're trying to make them. The best part is when you graduate a platoon and you see the recruit's family come up to them and they don't know them. They don't even recognize them. They've lost weight or they gained weight. They just look, they had, long hair when they came in and now they're clean cut and trim and, looking like a U.S. Marine.
So it's kind of funny to me that, the stereotypical drill instructor is yelling in people's faces all the time. You're a very soft-spoken man.
Actually, when I was doing that duty, I didn't like yelling that much. I really didn't. And if I could get the job done without doing it, I would.
What's the fulfillment for you knowing that you're shaping young people that way and helping them find direction?
It's more of a responsibility than a fulfillment. So, you take it seriously. You take it, this is what my mission is, to take this person and turn them into this.
But so many of them go off to defend our freedom, and they don't come home.
It's true.
What would you say to folks like us, civilians, who just appreciate freedom and go through our daily grinds and have the opportunity at freedom? What don't we know about that sacrifice that those guys make?
The only thing I can say for a civilian is live your best life. Enjoy it. You don't have to say thank you. You don't have to. It's great when you do. But just live. Be a good citizen and take advantage of what's provided for you.
I always implore people to go say thank you. If you see a veteran wearing that hat that says Vietnam veteran, in some very rare cases today, World War II veteran, no matter the conflict, walk over there and take a couple minutes and say thank you so much. We appreciate your sacrifice.
Many people do different things to alleviate their stress or to get away from whatever's bothering them. But at the end of the day, I do this. At the end of me doing this, I feel good. There's no downside to it at all. You know, there's no bad feelings, there's no guilt, there's no debt, nothing but a good memory from what I saw that day.
That's so true. People try so many different ways and spend so much money to try to find ways to find an escape, to find a release. There are few that are better than this. Very rarely in this life, we're going and moving and being and doing. Very rarely do we stop and just enjoy the moment and be immersed and live in the moment. Marvin, I cannot thank you enough for bringing me out here, showing me around, sharing your passion with me, not only for your service to this country, but for the outdoors and kayaking, sharing your story with me. Filled up my tank, man. Appreciate you.
Awesome. I'm glad I could do it.
I left South Carolina with new perspective, physically and emotionally, knowing that guys like Marvin are protecting our interests, the free lives we lead. I'm reminded that we live in the greatest nation and that folks like Marvin offer us the opportunity to explore it.